Hello fellow Starcrafters, we start off this week with a year of Hearthstone. WCS Europe, Premier League of course. Here in Group C, Yoda and Hearthstone made it out of the group over players like Bunny and Jakshi. A lot of people predicted this group to go the exact opposite way with Jakshi in the top, Bunny in second place and so on. In Group D, we had another great upset, as Todd made it through over Geothermal and more surprisingly MVP. We have a lot of interesting things happening in the coming weeks of WCS EU. For example, how far will the round of 32 upsetters go? Were they one-shot wonders or will they move on to finals and such? And even more interesting according to me is who the fuck will replace Todd at the casting desk? The WCS NA Premier League started, and it started off pretty harsh versus the North American players. Actually, none of them made it through to the round of 16, only Koreans did. Advancing through to the round of 16 were the creator himself, Nesty, Pig Baby, Red Bull's Bomber, and also CM Storm's Revival. In Codes, we had an upset of Caliber and a smaller relief. The upset was of course SOS getting knocked out by Shine. And then the smaller relief was Innovation made it through to the round of 16, making him the second Terran to make it through. And that means we have 2 Terrans in the round of 16. And fun fact is actually that the round of 16 and round of 32 this season is made out of the exact same concentration of races. As always, there were a lot of games played in the Taiwanese Esports League. And I want to note that it's not going too well for Nado, the only Terran player this season. He actually lost 2-0 again versus Daisy this time. As I wished for last week, in Fragmite Masters, Vortex made it through to the finals, playing Hyun there. In a best of 7, Hyun really showed who the better player was, winning convincingly 4-0. After 2 really tight matches in the Bronze match and Silver match of Pro League Round of 3 playoffs, CG Enters actually managed to get to the finals playing SK Telecom. In the finals, however, SK Telecom showed why they were the leading team after the round robin, winning convincingly 4-2. In Starcraft Clan Wars, which is going to be a regular occurrence in the show from now on, we had 2 matches played this week. Startail won over My Insanity in the first one, and MVP won over Axiom in the second one. EG was supposed to play Axiom yesterday, but it was postponed due to Total Biscuit's current illness, and I hope that he gets well and has a fast recovery. In Nation Wars, hosted by the French organization O Gaming, 3/4 of the quarterfinals are now decided. The last quarter will be decided this Wednesday, where USA will play France and Italy will face Russia. And I want to give a quick reminder to everyone that O Gaming is running a kind of donation drive towards the event, trying to get money to make the event more awesome and raise the prize pool, a lot like the International does for Dota 2. In Arcade of the Week this time, I wanted to bring out a real classic. Income Wars. It was one of the first really big hits on the Starcraft 2 arcade. It's a great game for up to 4 players, no matter what skill level you are. You can enjoy the amazing tug of war this game has to offer, and while the tug of war is going on, you're trying to outgain and outspend your opponents, trying to come up with counters. And if you're interested in learning more of Income Wars, they have their own website for this amazing arcade game. I think you should check the game out and possibly the website if you're interested as well. First off, in Craft of the Week, we have Yuyufei, who was asked by his friend to draw something that's inspired by Starcraft. And Yuyufei has never played Starcraft, but I'm really happy he got asked because the result of this was amazing. For those of you who are more into a bit cutesy stuff, I present to you the Twitter user Misai's interpretation of Snoot. Apparently Snoot means snout in Norwegian, and I'm thankful for that because this painting was just adorable. In Tongues of the Week, we have Loco being a bit mad because he thinks that we should be more grateful of the balance changes for once, as Blizzard actually listened to us. I could but agree with him more, but thankfully my tinfoil hat just finished and I'm going to put it on and start complaining just like everyone else is doing. In Person of the Week, we have EG's In Control. He's an ex-pro gamer from Brood War who transitioned into Wings of Liberty. Nowadays he does a lot more casting, and he does a minor journalism on the side in the form of interviews with players. He will be attending DreamHack Summer 2014 together with Smix, Apollo, Nathanius and Lil Susie. And I think the DreamHack will be an amazing event and In Control will do an amazing job as always. In Match of the Week, we have the ace game between CG Entis and Gina Greenwings from the Pro League Round 3 Playoffs Bronze match. This game was played between Maru versus Effort, and it felt like a great experiment between the two players as the metagame was thrown out of the window. And the result of this experiment was frankly just amazing, because it might have been the greatest game I've seen so far this year. We had Broodlords, I think we had Infestors, Swarm Hosts, we had possibly every unit we can imagine. My quick tip of the week is for every one of you who can't play at DreamHacks and the GSLs and the ESLs and the whatnots, but you still want to be part of a tournament. And to check out SCV Rush and Binary Beast. These websites host and organize tournaments for everyone reaching from Bronze League to Grandmasters League. Everyone, thank you for watching Starcraft of the Week. Remember to share this with your friends and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I am Zach Clarker, signing off.